Ruff-Neck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Week 10 here in Renegade Racing's Thursday Night Thunder Series, presented by Seibert Productions. We're at Myrtle Beach Speedway tonight, down at the coast. Going to turn 100 laps. We do have some heat races on tab for you this evening. These guys are just wrapping up practice. So while they are doing that, we will go ahead and take a look at our race info for tonight. We're at the Half Mile Myrtle Beach Speedway down here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Be under the lights tonight. 78 degrees, 23% humidity, clear skies, 1 mile per hour wind. Once again, we'd like to shout out Seibert Productions, owned and operated by Chris Seibert. Contact Seibert Productions for all your video and editing needs. Take a look at some of the practice times right now. Currently, Jeremy Root sits atop the speed charts, followed by Jeff Mills and Ben Ryan. Robert Warrens and Barry Tollison are your top 5 in speed so far here at Myrtle Beach. Had a good time doing the pre-race show with Dougie and Jeff. Appreciate them for that. That's going to be a good addition to both leagues. Talk to the drivers, get to know a little bit about how the track's feeling from the driver's perspective before the race starts. So we'll keep that going as the weeks progress. Looking at the 24 of Alex Goodall, I'm pretty sure this is his Renegade Racing debut tonight. I see another name that I'm not familiar with, the 47 of John Perrault. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name. Canadians are taking over the Renegade Racing Series. Jeff Mills, Ben Ryan, Robert Warrens, John Perrault, your 4 Canadians here tonight. Got about 2 minutes left in practice, and I'm not really sure what we've got on tab, if they're going to be doing any qualifying or if it's going to be like the past several weeks other than last week. I know for some of the larger tracks they had cut out the heat racing. We just did a 100 lap feature, but I'm pretty sure there is going to be heat racing involved tonight. Showing 13 cars in the session. League owner and points leader Johnny Hurst not able to make it tonight. Had to work late tonight, so hate to hear that Johnny won't make the field and try to add on to those points. Robert Warrens, the 95, shares the points lead with Johnny Hurst. '83 of Liam Beebe in his Cartoon Network car. I believe that's Dexter's Laboratory, maybe. Able to keep it off the one of Tyler Barnes there. Barnes says, let me go get 1 or 2 more laps before time expires. Hear that the track is slick tonight, so they'll be slipping and sliding around Myrtle Beach. That's going to do it for the 30-minute pre-race practice. We're going to find out together right here shortly if they are going to jump into heat races, and they are. So what we will do is we will take a look at the grid for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole is Alex Goodall. In that 24 machine, John Perrault, the 47 newcomer, is going to start to his outside in row 1. James Wagner is going to start on the inside of row 2, starting 3rd. Tyler Barnes to his outside, starting 4th. And points leader Robert Warrens is going to start 5th in this first heat race. Eight-lap heats tonight. Pretty sure that caution laps will not count in heats. I'm not sure if they're going to count in the feature or not. That's just another thing that we'll find out together. I believe we're waiting on Wagner to grid here, if he's going to grid. Maybe he was just turning laps and entered as a driver instead of a spectator. I'm not sure. But we are waiting on the 30 of Wagner to grid if he's... Okay, it appears that he's going to sit this out. I guess he's probably race control for the evening. So that will knock us down to a 4-car grid here in heat race number 1. Goodall, Perrault, Barnes, and Warrens. So 2 newcomers and 2 fast drivers that we've seen for multiple weeks here in Tyler Barnes and Robert Warrens. We get a look at Myrtle Beach Speedway here. The stands are packed tonight. They've packed the house, ready for some door-to-door short track racing. Lights are out on the pace car. It's going to dip off, and we're going to go racing this time by. They make their way down the backstretch, going into turn 3. Coming out of 4, the 24 of Alex Goodall is going to fire off and lead on the green. Green flag's going to wave. We are racing here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. See the 47 really throw it in there. Oh, the 47 gets around. He is on the inside wall. I don't believe the caution is going to wave. It's a single car spin, and he's down on the bottom. So that's unfortunate for newcomer the 47 of John Perrault. They are going to keep racing here. Alex Goodall, that 24 machine, the current leader with Robert Warrens, the 95, looking to his outside. Gets his nose there. Not really pushing it too early here. A lot of racing ahead of us. The better you place in the heat races, the better your starting grid will be in the feature. They do use the heat racing for qualifying in the feature. So while you're trying to take it easy, you're also trying to put yourself in a better position when the green flag drops in that 100-lap feature. See lap 5 of 8. Alex Goodall able to hold off that 95 of Robert Warrens. Robert Warrens looking to the inside now. Throws that 95 car in there. As they come door to door out of 4 across the stripe, going into 1. Tyler Barnes just kind of waiting to see what happens. The 95 able to clear the 24. Your new leader, Robert Warrens, here on lap 6 of 8. Oh, so 1 gives the 24 a shot there. Not sure what happened. Just different braking points or what, but the 1 gives the 24 a shot, sends him up the track and to the outside wall. Tyler Barnes is going to take advantage of that and take that number 2 spot away from Alex Goodall. But the white flag is going to wave. We're going to go back out front with the 95 of Robert Warrens. Rolling through 2 down the backstretch. That 95 is going to enter 3, roll through 4, and come down the front stretch. Robert Warrens, the 95, is going to be your heat race number 1 winner. followed by Tyler Barnes, Alex Goodall, John Perrault, and the 30 of James Wagoner that I think is RCing. He just wanted to come in and turn some laps during the practice. So early contact in the heat races between Barnes and Goodall. We'll have to see if that carries over into the feature. Take a look at the grid for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole is the 83 of Liam Beebe. Starting to his outside on row 1 is Jeremy Root in that 62 machine. The 89 of Jeff Mills is going to start third. And the 98 of Eric Copperthorne is going to start on the outside of row number 2 and fourth. So 8 laps in these heat races. They have one fast repair tonight. There is one set of tires on the car, obviously. One set behind the wall. 2 green-white checkers. As they get to rolling off of pit road here. Take a look at that Cartoon Network paint scheme for the 83 of Liam Beebe. Jeremy Root in the 62. Been fast every race that he's ran. Jeff Mills in his 89 machine. Another fast driver from Canada. And Eric Copperthorne. You always know it's Eric because it's that Carolina Columbia baby blue and that lime green. Lights are out on the pace car though. It's rolling down the backstretch. It's going to hit pit road and we are going to go racing here in heat race number 2. 8 laps. Caution laps do not count here in the heat races. We had a little bit of early contact. We had a self-spin in heat race number 1. Let's see what heat race number 2 has in store. Green flag waves. Liam Beebe is going to fire off and lead them to green. 62 of Jeremy Root looking high. Looking to clear that 83 on lap number 1. 83 holding strong on the bottom. You see the 62 holding the 83 down. The 83 doing a great job of holding his line. A little wiggle there from the 83. He's able to collect it. Another little wiggle. He's able to collect it again. Jeremy Root takes the lead here in heat race number 2. The 62 machine is out front here on lap 2 of 8, coming to 3 of 8. Jeff Mills and Eric Copperthorne riding calmly behind the 83. We will have to see what happens. Jeremy Root looking to check out from the rest of the field. Jeff Mills looking to get around that 83 of Liam Beebe. The 89 is going to go low. 83 trying to hold strong on the top line. Comes down the track just a little. You see the 98 catch the bump there. The 89 of Mills is going to clear the 83 of Beebe. The 98 might be looking to do the same. Right here's where the action is. Lap 5 of 8. Jeremy Root just off to the races. Putting about a second gap between him and second place, Jeff Mills. Mills going to try everything he can to run down the 62 of Root. Copperthorne able to get by the 83 of Liam Beebe. He has moved up into 3rd here in heat race number 2. Back out front with Jeremy Root, your leader here in heat race number 2, coming to lap 7 of 8. Rolling through 2. As we watch the 62 of Root go down the backstretch, he's going to enter 3. He's going to roll out of 4. Down the front stretch, cross the stripe. White flag is going to wave. Final lap here in heat race number 2. So a lot calmer race here in heat race number 2. Your winner, Jeremy Root. Jeff Mills going to come home second, Copperthorne third, and Liam Beebe will finish fourth in that heat race. Take a look at the grid here for heat race number 3. Starting on the pole, you've got the 28 of Barry Tollison. Starting to his outside, the 67 of Ben Ryan. Ryan Hunter is going to fire off third. And Adam Sprinkle in that 77 machine is going to fire off fourth. These cars will get rolling off of pit road. We will get about 2 laps of pacing in. That 28 of Barry Tollison will be the one to fire off in the restart zone. Two guys that carry a lot of speed no matter what they're in, no matter what track they're at. The 67 of Ben Ryan and the 28 of Barry Tollison. We probably in for a good battle here in heat race number 3. These guys know what they're fighting for. You're fighting for a better starting position in the feature. These heat races do matter. They're rolling down the backstretch. The pace car is going to hit pit road. It's going to be on that 28 of Barry Tollison to fire off inside that restart zone and get us green flag racing here in heat race number 3. Green flag's going to wave. The 28 and the 67 both fire off at the same time. Great start by both of them. 67 looking to the outside of 28 of Tollison already. Looking to clear Tollison on the first lap. Tollison drives it in hard on that inside line, trying to hold the 67 up high and not let that 67 clear. '27 of Ryan Hunter is going to spin. He'll get that car collected, get it back rolling straight. 77 of Adam Sprinkle riding back in third currently, watching this battle take place out front. 67 of Ryan able to clear that 28 of Tollison on that high line. We've seen some guys make the high line work. We've seen some passes on the low line. So guys able to make both lines work so far early here at Myrtle Beach Speedway in these heat races. Halfway here in heat race number 3, Ben Ryan, your leader, followed by Barry Tollison, Adam Sprinkle, and Ryan Hunter. Hunter was able to get that car straightened out. The old Renegade Racing Cracker Barrel paint scheme. Back out front though, the 67 of Ben Ryan, the 28 of Tollison, the 77 in Sprinkle. '28 is searching for the line to make the move, and I'm not sure what happened. The 28, I heard some tires squealing. Not sure what happened to Tollison. We'll have to go back and take a look, but lap 6 of 8. Lap 7 of 8 now. Ben Ryan is your leader. Adam Sprinkle is currently sitting second. Ryan Hunter sitting third. White flag's going to wave here in heat race number 3. The 67 of Ben Ryan is your leader, followed by the 77 of Adam Sprinkle. Ryan Hunter in third. Barry Tollison is in the pits. We'll have to go back and take a look at what happened to the 28 of Tollison. That 67 of Ryan is going to come out of 4 down the front stretch and take the win here in heat race number 3. Go back here and take a look at what happened to the 28 of Tollison. Looks like he knew he was getting a little too close to the wall, maybe tugged on the wheel a little more. It is a slick, loose track tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. So We've seen some single car spins. We've seen some contact in the heat races. We've seen a little bit of everything, but we are going to get set here for this 100 lap feature. Here's your starting grid for this feature event. You've got points leader Robert Warnes is going to, this is not correct at all. And this is where the heat races always screw up SDK, because it's not even showing that we have a feature. All right, starting on the pole here in the feature, we've got Robert Warnes firing off first in that 95. Jeremy Root to his inside, or to his outside, pardon me. Ben Ryan's going to start on that second row. Tyler Barnes to his outside. Third row is going to be Jeff Mills and Adam Sprinkle. Fourth row, Alex Goodall and Eric Copperthorne. Fifth row, Ryan Hunter, John Peralt. Sixth row will be Liam Beebe and Barry Tollison. And James Wagner is in the RC booth, so he will not be running this race. We will move some stuff around. We will get our ticker up and we will go racing here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. 100 laps of action here tonight. Robert Warren starting on the pole here, looking to hold off anybody that's behind him in the points. Currently tied with Johnny Hurst in the point standings. Pace car is going to dip off. They're going to roll through 3 and 4. Come down that front stretch. Green flag is going to wave. We are racing here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Renegade Racing's Thursday Night Thunder Series. Not sure what happened to the 95. Maybe contact with that inner wall. I'm not real sure what happened. But new leader, the 62 of Jeremy Root, followed by Tyler Barnes and Ben Ryan. Adam Sprinkle in fourth. Robert Warren's looking to battle back. 89 of Jeff Mills following the 95 on that bottom line. We have gotten single filed out here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Long race ahead, 100 laps here tonight. No sense in doing things a little too early and losing that race car, giving yourself damage that you can't get fixed. These guys do have one fast repair, but unless it's a very severe wreck, you're going to see a lot of guys keep that in their back pocket for later on in the race. That 62 of Jeremy Root looking strong out front, though. Tyler Barnes riding in second. Ben Ryan, multi-race winner here in the Renegade Racing Series, riding back in third. Looking to get around that one of Tyler Barnes. We're going to flip through the cameras and see if we see any battles going on. And SDK says, hey, let's go take a look at the 95 of Robert Warnes and the 89 of Jeff Mills back here battling it out for fifth. Going to go back out front with the leader, Jeremy Root, here in the 62 machine. Looking to separate himself from the rest of the field. Tyler Barnes back here in first. Ben Ryan in that 67 might be looking to the inside of the one of Tyler Barnes here. We saw it in the heat races. We saw guys passing on the high line. We saw guys using the low line. That 67 of Ben Ryan looking to the inside of the one of Tyler Barnes, trying to take second place away from Tyler. Guys showing a lot of patience tonight, giving each other room. Great job here so far tonight at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The 62 is going to roll out of 4 across the stripe and take us to lap 10 of 100. 90 to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. It's been all green flag racing here so far. Back with the one of Tyler Barnes. This is where the battle seems to be. The 67 of Ben Ryan trying to get past that one of Tyler Barnes. Adam Sprinkle, Robert Warnes with the early slide of the tires. I'm still not sure what happened to the 95 of Warnes. Started on the pole, dropped back a few spots when the green flag waved. Back with the 47 of John Perrault, 98 of Copperthorne, 28 of Tollison, got the 83 of BB and the 27 of Hunter. We're going to jump back out front with your leader, the 62 of Jeremy Root, putting a little distance between him and second place Tyler Barnes. Trying to check out. Clean air, definitely what you want here at this shorter track. So the 62 has found his way out front and continues to try and put some distance between himself and second place Tyler Barnes, and the always fast Ben Ryan sitting there in third. We'll flip through the cameras a little more as we see the 95 and the 89 able to make their way around the 77 of Adam Sprinkle. Sprinkle probably saying, "Go on, guys. I'm just riding." We heard him say in the pre-race show he's just here to ride tonight. He doesn't want to cause anything, be involved in anything that might cause these guys that are running for a championship any risk of losing any points. So the 77 of Sprinkle, yellow flag is going to wave. We'll have to go take a look at what happened. Lap 17 of 100, the first caution is going to fly. We're going to go back. We're riding with the 27 of Ryan Hunter here. We'll speed it up here. Contact with the 98 of Copperthorne's going to send the 27 of Hunter around. Doesn't appear that the damage is too significant. Maybe a little left rear damage right there around that tail light and his car number, but hopefully nothing too significant that's going to burn a fast repair this early in the race. But that was your first calls of caution here, lap 17 of 100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. While these guys are pacing, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Ruff-Neck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
Back live here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, the Renegade Racing's Thursday Night Thunder Series. We got single filed out. We ran about 16 and a half laps of green flag racing. We saw our first caution of the night, contact between the 98 of Copperthorne and the 27 of Hunter. These guys are going to get lined back up. Lights are out on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here. 67 of Root was able to find his way to the front and lead 16 laps here. He's, well, probably led every lap. We're going to find out here together once they go green flag racing if caution laps. Okay, so caution laps are counting here in the feature. Lap 21 of 100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The 67 of Jeremy Root fires off first, able to get ahead of that one of Tyler Barnes. We get a look here. The action is picking up here in this front five. Got the 77 of Adam Sprinkle trying to hold off that 24 of Alex Goodall. Barry Tollison up 5 spots from where he started. He has found his way up to 7th position. Back out front, though, your leader here, the 62 of Root. You see the one of Tyler Barnes go really high up the track there. 67 of Ben Ryan looking to his inside, trying his best to take away that P2 position, but the Tyler Barnes, I don't know why I keep calling him that, the Tyler Barnes holding strong on that outside line. The 89 of Jeff Mills looking to follow that 67 right by the one car, but the one is not giving up that position. Battling hard here on lap 25 of 100. Keeping it clean, keeping it green. I applaud these guys for the hard racing, keeping it off of one another. Jeremy Root, though, a lot of what we saw in that first green flag run, looking to stay out front and put the distance between himself and whoever may be riding in P2 at the moment. The battle continues. The one of Tyler Barnes, the 67 of Ryan, continue to battle here for P2. Oh, contact between the 67 and the one. They're able to contact. The one hits the outside wall pretty hard. They're able to collect it, but the 89 of Jeff Mills is going to be the one to take advantage of that. Also, the 77 of Adam Sprinkle looks to the inside of the one of Tyler Barnes after that contact with the wall. Not sure if the one has any aero damage there. It was a pretty good shot to the outside wall. Meanwhile, the 62 of Jeremy Root just out for a joyride. He has a 2.5 lead over second place Ben Ryan. 89 of Jeff Mills looking to the inside of Ben Ryan here for second place. 77 of Sprinkle currently sitting fourth. Watching, waiting. See what happens between the 67 and the 89. The 89 of Jeff Mills drives it out, but the 67 strong on the exit. 89 not able to clear. '89 of Jeff Mills is finally able to clear that 67 of Ben Ryan. Adam Sprinkle riding back and forth. Barry Tollison up 7 spots from where he started has made his way up to P5. Tyler Barnes contact with the 67 of Ryan and the outside wall. He has fallen back a few spots after that contact. Possible damage, possible wheel damage on that one car. Robert Warrens, though, down 6 spots from where he started on the pole. Currently sitting P7. Back out front, though, the 62 of Jeremy Root still holds a 1.4 second lead over second place Jeff Mills. Almost a 2-second lead over Ben Ryan. Showing that clean air is the way here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. We will flip through the cameras, see if we can find any battles going on here. One of Tyler Barnes has fallen off since that contact. Can't help but wonder if there's wheel damage in that one car. We will actually Let's go on board with the one car of Tyler Barnes and see how that thing's driving after contact with the 67 and that outside wall. That car just not handling the way that Tyler wants it to. You can tell that falling off the pace. Out front with the leader, the 62 of Jeremy Root. Coming up on some lap traffic here, we got the 47 of Peralt. Seeing that 62 in the rear view. 47 is going to dip off the track. He says, let me get out of the way. 47 has hit pit road. We're going to go back out front to 62 of Jeremy Root. Lap 40 of 100 here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. It's been the Jeremy Root show here in the feature. Able to take the lead early in this race and has not looked back since. But that 89 of Mills, he is slowly reeling in that 62 of Root. We may have a battle brewing here for the lead momentarily. The 62 may have got those rights a little hot, trying to keep that distance. The 89 of Mills looking to run him down. Ben Ryan also looking to get back out front. Clean race so far. We've had some slight contact between some cars. We've seen some cars spin. We've had contact with the walls, but clean race for the most part. Lap 40, coming to lap 44 of 100. We had some driver predictions pre-race that we would see some long green flag runs here tonight, get single filed out. And guys just kind of ride and wait until it's time to go. We have seen that for the most part. Riding with the 28 of Tollison, the 95 of Robert Warrens back behind him in 5th. Down 4 spots from where Robert started the race. As you see the gap there between back in 5th and 6th and your leader here, Jeremy Root. Lap 47 of 100, we have almost reached the halfway point here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Drivers have done a great job so far. '89 of Mills, the 67 of Ryan. Really the only 2 cars within striking distance of the leader, Jeremy Root, at the moment. As you see that gap continue to grow. Mills able to keep it under a second between him and first place Jeremy Root. Be interesting to see as we come out of 4. They will hit the stripe and we will officially be halfway here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Try to give you this farther back angle for a few laps just so you can see the gaps that we have in the field here. Riding back and forth with Tollison. He's going to go high. Warrens is going to go low and take that 4th position away from Tollison. Back out front, though, your leader, Jeremy Root, who has led every lap here tonight. I'm pretty sure he took the lead on lap 1 and hasn't looked back since. '67 has been fast. He's had the clean air the whole race. Jeff Mills, though, trying everything he can to keep Root within striking distance. Jeff Mills is up 3 spots from where he started this feature. We've seen the 89 run up front for several races over the past couple of weeks. We know he's fast. We know he has the potential to get there and make that pass. Same with the 67 of Ben Ryan, fast in everything that man gets behind the wheel of. Did they use up a little too much trying to get to the 62? Those are the questions we have to ask. I don't have the answers. First time witnessing a race on this track. Literally had to buy the track right before the race tonight. So I'm seeing this track for the first time as well as some of you viewers out there. Jeremy Root, though, been dominant here at Myrtle Beach. Lap 57 of 100. Rolling down the backstretch, entering 3. We will once again flip through the cameras and see if we can find a battle. And we have found one, the 83 of Liam Beebe, the one of Tyler Barnes. Barnes with contact with the wall earlier in the race and has fallen off since. He is unfortunately down 5 spots from where he started after that contact. So we're going to safely assume that that car has wheel damage or some type of aero damage that is hindering his speed and able to make his way back up through the field. We know that that one is fast, typically riding up front in these races, so there's some type of damage going on with the one of Tyler Barnes. That's unfortunate for him. Back out front, though, your leader of the 62 of Jeremy Root on lap 60 of 140 to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Thursday Night Thunder Series, Renegade Racing, sponsored by Seibert Productions. Who's saving? Who's driving it as hard as they can? You've got to think as these laps tick away, the 89 and the 67 will start to feel a sense of urgency to close that gap and get up there to the 62 if they have the tires left to make that move. A few laps ago, we saw the 89 of Mills able to close that gap between him and Root. Root has since put a little gap back in between him and the 89 of Mills. So the 62 of Jeremy Root is going to try and drive away from second place Jeff Mills and third place Ben Ryan. Flip through and find some battles here. '89 of Mills and Ben Ryan still riding second and third. Robert Warnes has rebounded from that lap 1 mishap. Still not sure what happened with the 95, but showing the speed that 95 has, he has found his way back up front. That is to be expected with the 95 of Robert Warnes. Very talented race car driver. Happy to have him in Renegade. Barry Tollison up 7 spots from where he started. And I apologize if my voice starts to go. I have been sick like everybody else in this country. So if the voice starts cracking and going, I do apologize. I do have some tea here on the table to try and keep the whistle wet. As they say, we've got trouble. The one of Tyler Barnes, we heard the tires squeal on the broadcast. No caution, though. The one of Barnes able to keep that car straight. So the damage on that one machine definitely causing issues for Tyler here tonight. The 67 of Root, though, a clean race car. He's had the clean air the whole race, and it has shown he has led every lap here tonight. Lap 67 of 100 as he comes down the backstretch, enters 3. will roll through 4, find that checkered line, and take us to lap 69 of 100. As traffic could once again play a role here, the 67 of Jeremy Root is closing in on the 27 of Ryan Hunter. So we will have to see what kind of role this plays. Lap 70 of 100, we are officially 30 to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. .62 of Root with a 1.5 second lead over Ben Ryan, who has overtaken Jeff Mills for second place. So Ben Ryan will be looking to all gas, no brake it to try and catch that 62 of Jeremy Root, who was able to get around that 27 of Ryan Hunter. We'll go up high in the sky in the James Wagner Welding blimp as we watch the 62 of Jeremy Root is dominated here at Myrtle Beach Speedway tonight, lap 74 of 100. Ben Ryan doing everything he can to run down that 62 of Root. You see that 67 will start to close in on the 27 of Ryan Hunter. The 67 is probably going to look to the inside. 27 will probably stay high here and yield that position. We will see once the 67 gets there. 27 doing a great job of just riding high, staying out of the way here, while the 67 of Ben Ryan looks to his inside. He will clear and will have his sights set on that 62 of Jeremy Root as we hit 25 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Can the 67 run down the 62? Does Jeff Mills have anything left in that 89 machine? 89 looking to the inside of 27 of Ryan Hunter. Rolling that inside line. 89 able to clear. Back out front though with 23 laps to go, the 67 of Jeremy Root. Over a 1.5 second lead over second place Ben Ryan in that 67 machine. Almost a 3-second lead over third place Jeff Mills. As stated earlier, it's been the Jeremy Root show. That 62 machine has been out front with that clean air, and it has proven to be a major advantage here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. We'll flip through a couple more times here, see if we can find any action passing, any beating and banging that might be going on. The drivers have done a great job tonight. Jeremy Root, though, still your leader. 19 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway as you see the 67 making his way around the 83 of BB. Ben Ryan still a 1.5 seconds back from Root with 19 laps to go. We'll just have to see if the 67 has anything left in those tires to try and close that gap between himself and Root. Back with the 95 of Robert Warren's currently sitting back and forth. Started on the pole, fell back on the first lap, has rebounded to a P4 spot. Barry Tollison up 7 spots from where he started the feature, currently sitting 5th. Adam Sprinkle back in the 77 machine, riding 6th, doing what he said, just hanging out, having a good time and riding. Able to keep that car clean tonight. 15 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, coming to 14 laps to go. Jeremy Root has led them all here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Watching the gap here, Root has extended that lead over Ben Ryan. Back with the 67 of Ryan riding in second. The 89 of Jeff Mills currently sitting third. The 95 of Robert Warren sitting fourth. Barry Tollison in that 28 machine riding fifth. I can't stress enough after the race over on the Ruff-Neck side last night, it's great to see Green Flag Racing over here on the Renegade side. These drivers have done a great job here tonight, keeping it clean. Jeremy Root, though, what else can you say? He's led every lap. He continues to put a gap between him and second place Ben Ryan. Currently 8 cars on the lead lap. That last car being the 98 of Eric Copperthorne, sitting back in 8th position. We're going to jump back out front, though. The man that's led them all here tonight, the 62 of Jeremy Root. We're inside 10 to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Now 8 laps to go. Over a 2-second lead now for the 62 of Root. Just walking away from the rest of the field. Looking to do that for 7 more laps. We'll jump back out front with the leader, Jeremy Root here. He's going to roll out of 2, roll down the back stretch, enter 3, roll out of 4, cross that stripe and make it 5 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. A great race here for the Thursday Night Thunder Series. Renegade Racing presented by Seibert Productions. Drivers have done a great job tonight. Jeremy Root, dominant here so far. Can he hold on for these 5 laps? Now 4 to go. Ben Ryan is going to drive the wheels off of that thing to do everything he can to catch that 62 of Root. But with over a 2-second lead, Root holding strong. Coming out of 4, he's going to cross the stripe. We've got 2 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Jeremy Root looking to get into the win column here at Myrtle Beach Speedway in the Renegade Racing Thursday Night Thunder Series. He's going to cross that stripe. We've got white flag is out. Final lap here at Myrtle Beach. Jeremy Root down the backstretch for the last time here tonight. Rolling through 3, rolling out of 4. Your winner at Myrtle Beach Speedway, the 62 of Jeremy Root. Ben Ryan is going to come home second in the 67 machine. Robert Warren's able to rebound from that early spin or whatever may have happened. If we get to talk to Robert in the post-race interviews, we'll find out what happened. But Robert Warren's able to recover and come home with a P3 podium. We will get these guys lined up for some driver interviews if they want them. We will take a look at the Discord right now, see what we got. If they're not in the Discord, I can't pull them for interviews. I'm going to assume that this is Jeremy. I do see that the 95 of Warren's has jumped up into the chat, so we will get these guys down here in the waiting room. I'm going to roll a commercial while we get these guys lined up for the driver interviews, and we'll be right back. All right. We are back. Let's get your results here on the screen for the feature. Your winner tonight at Myrtle Beach Speedway, Jeremy Root. Ben Ryan's going to come home with a solid P2. Robert Warren's able to rebound and bring home a P3. Jeff Mills, 4th. Barry Tolson's going to come home 5th. Adam Sprinkle, 6th. Alex Goodall comes home 7th in his Renegade debut. Eric Copperthorne, 8th. Liam Beebe, 9th. Ryan Hunter, 10th. Tyler Barnes with contact with the outside wall. Probably had damage to that race car. Unfortunately, comes home 11th tonight. John Peralt, newcomer, comes home 12th. And James Wagner did not grid. Robert, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? What's up, boss? So you started. Well, good race tonight. You guys kept it green. You started on the pole. Walk me through what happened right there, because we were watching, and I didn't know if you made contact with the wall or what, but you kind of fell back. But showing that speed that you always have, Robert, you were able to rebound and come home P3. So just tell me a little bit about your night and maybe what happened on that first start.
Green and got ahead of Root, and then once I got ahead of him, the back end started coming around, so I needed to lift for the corner, and then he wasn't expecting me to lift. He tagged my back end, shot me to the inside wall, and I got I got splitter damage, and my car was super tight. I had to go through the pits when the caution came out, lost all the track position, but we got back up to P3. I was hoping for a late race caution, but I'm just as happy to run it out green, to be honest, because it kind of shows who's got longer run pace when you get a long free green flag run like that.
Right. So night race, obviously, we talked to a lot of the guys in the pre-race show, and a lot of guys were saying, it's slick, it's loose. Is that what you want to see in these races? I know you guys like the warmer tracks. It's still a bit cooler, but it was slick tonight. What do you want to see as a driver out there?
I mean, Myrtle Beach is known to be greasy, So I wasn't expecting to be able to plant the throttle, and I really wasn't planting the throttle on the exit of the corners. I was probably like 60-70%. So I anticipated that, and I think that's kind of what got me Mills at the end, where he had to battle with Ryan and Brood a little bit more. Like, I was coming up through the field, so my charge was a little bit different. But I'm okay with the track temp. This temp's good for this track. If it was hotter, it'd be way more greasy. But honestly, any temperature is fine with me. We're just here to have a good time, Tim.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Well, Robert, you were tied for first with Johnny Hurst in the points coming into this race. A P3 podium is definitely going to help you in the standings. We head to Lucas Oil next week. What do you expect there, and can we see you back on the podium next week?
I like Lucas Oil. We'll be maybe doing a little bit more testing just to get us up front again and have a good start. And hopefully I don't lose control of the car perhaps this time. This green flag run, if when we took that green, if I would have just hung it on the bottom and not tried to slide up in front of Root, I probably wouldn't have got loose. So just looking a little bit more racecraft to get it done.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sure you'll get it figured out. Talented driver, fast everywhere we go. Robert, thank you for being a part of Ruff-Neck and Renegade. We appreciate you. Congrats again on that P3, and we look forward to possibly talking to you again next week.
Awesome, buddy. Enjoy your night.
You too, bud. That was third place finisher, the 95 of Robert Warnes. We're going to bring in second place finisher tonight, the 67 of Ben Ryan. Ben, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, buddy, it seems like every week I've got you up here talking to you. So tell me a little bit about your night. Did you have anything for Root there at the end, or that clean air just too much?
I didn't have anything for him at the end there. I used my stuff up really bad getting around Jeff. I don't know what happened there. I'd just like to apologize to Tyler Burns too there, because I'm not really sure. I watched the video, but it looks like he got loose on the top, and I was running him tight, so we got together there. That was a bad deal. And then after that, I was just trying to recover to get back to them. And once I did, I just used it up way too much.
Well, it was a low caution count tonight. You guys did have a little bit of beating and banging here and there, but other than that, it was a fun race to watch up in the booth, watching these long green flag runs. Solid P2 tonight. Definitely going to help you in the points. We're heading to Lucas Oil next week. Expectations, will we see you on the podium again next week?
Well, I always try to be on the podium. I don't think I'm in the points because I missed a lot of races there at the beginning of the season. Hopefully we can go contend. We're just trying to build some wins up here, and then we'll move on to next season once it starts, and maybe we'll run that whole deal.
Sounds good, man. Any shout-out sponsors, anything you want to give, you go right ahead.
No, just you guys as always for putting on this deal. It's a great deal. A lot of good racers. There's a lot of fast guys in here, and it's definitely not easy to win, that's for sure.
It's an exciting series to watch up here in the booth. It's like I said, a lot of the top guys over here are really fast. It's always a blast watching you guys battle out there. So congratulations again on that P2 finish, and hopefully we'll talk to you again next week.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Have a great night.
Thank you, Ben. That was second place finisher Ben Ryan. We're going to pull in race winner Jeremy Root. Mr. Jeremy Root, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, buddy, it was the Jeremy Root show tonight. You laid it on them. Tell us a little bit about how the car felt, how the track felt, a little bit about your night riding out front, watching everybody in that rear view.
Oh, it plowed like a dump truck. No, it was good. Just had to manage tire wear a little bit without burning my stuff up. Try and hold a consecutive lead to where they didn't get too close to me, but I didn't overdrive. It definitely got really tight towards the end of the race. Hoping for a caution, so it could be a little more interesting for everybody watching, but it is what it is, and I think we had a good race. Car felt good.
Well, you put on a show out there. We're heading to Lucas Oil next week. Are we going to see that 62 back up on the podium again next week?
I would love to, but no, I won't be here next week. I have other obligations, more or less.
Well, that's completely understandable, man. We all have lives, we have families and shit to do on the outside, so that's completely understandable. But every time we've seen you in the field, Jeremy, you've been fast, you've been competitive at every track that we have been to. Congrats again on that win tonight. Solid performance. I'm going to give the mic to you. Any shout-out sponsors, anything you want to shout out, you go right ahead, my friend.
I'd like to thank Robert Warnes for bringing me over, Outlier Speed Co., Rackley War, all the partners that work with us, and all the team competitors that we run against.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, congratulations again, Jeremy. Solid performance here tonight. Dominated the field. Whenever we see you in the field again, hopefully that's soon. Hate we're going to miss you next week, but hopefully we'll see you the following week, the finale at Thompson. So,
Yeah, should. But thank you. I appreciate it.
yes, sir. You have a good night.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was race winner Jeremy Root. I can feel my voice start to go. So we are going to close up shop here at the Ruff-Neck-Racing-Network. You just watched 100 laps of short track action in the super late models, the Thursday Night Thunder Series with Renegade Racing. If you're interested in any super late model short track racing, get up with Renegade Racing, become a part of the Thursday Night Thunder Series. We'd be happy to have you. Shout out again to James Wagner Welding and Seibert Productions for everything they do for both leagues. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close it out. We'll see you next week at Lucas Oil.